Guess who's back? Back again. It's Ivan, and he still can't afford any shoes. Spawned on the beach cause I distinctly remember carpet bombing the sunbathers for fun. Once a Balkan war criminal, always a Balkan war criminal. Update came out, so you know the drill. The drill is I'm half a year late as always. We get a call from Yusuf Amir, who is a kebab muncher I think. He tells me to buy a salvage yard. Fuck off, Lester. Okie dokie, where are they? Salvage yard, yes. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get the one with the glorious T-34 obviously. 2 million capitalism points, jasna cholera, I only have the one. Probably more than that though with all the necessary upgrades, so probably 3 or 4 mil. Guess I'll have to grind Kayo. Fam, are you mad? I'm only gone for like a single gulag sentence and Kayo got nerfed into the ground. No peach jets. Okay, I got 13 million, maybe it will be enough for the bread across the street from me. Also, while I was spinning the wheel when grinding, the thingy landed on mystery and I got a fucking fagio. I shared this information with my friends who laughed, which was very much justified, but I decided to get revenge by modifying it to one of my mates' sexual liking. As you can see, it is all very black, with pink strips representing Philip's favorite body part. So anyway, I guess I have 6 fagios now. Unless you have a collection of highly customized fagios worth about 2.5 million, are we even civilized? Alright, let's buy this thing. I may be a millionaire, but I'm not spending 75k on a collar. Discounts for Morse insurance, it's not even that high, like what's the point? Tow truck, do I want the communist flavored one or Mater from Cars? I may be a cheap son of a gun, but the glory and well-being of the state is worth every expense. A wall safe, well the one in the nightclub I found very useful, so maybe nope, no way I'm paying $1 million for that. Staff, I don't need stuff, I am the stuff, suka bled. I got stuff for the auto shop and they're fucking useless. The total is 4 mil, I bloody knew it. It's like whenever the government tries to build something, they're all like, look, it's gonna be X amount of money, and when the thing is built, the total is like 10 billion more than it should have been. Anyway, we pull up like a capybara to the glorious tank junkyard place, and I love it. We enter inside and get a cutscene. The kebab enjoyers come out to greet us after totally not banging a bunch of hookers. Ha, debil. Yusuf starts yapping about the business, and you know what, I want to do a totally accurate representation of what they say. I'm gonna spare you the embarrassment that these guys are. Basically, we gonna steal cars. But not just any cars. Special cars. It's like Polish citizenship but premium. Stealing cars is like a heist with prep work to do and stuff, and after we steal it we can either sell it for parts like a true immigrant, or we can sell it to Yusuf here, who is a special car collector. Also, it won't be Yusuf who will be helping us with the heisting, but his cousin Jamal. Yusuf pisses off and takes the hookers with him, and we can get to work, bled. We choose a car to yoink and begin the scoping out mission. We traverse over yonder to the casino where the car we're stealing is supposed to be the next prize car. We take a couple pictures and that's about it, not really much to write home about. We return and choose a planning mission to do. Alright, so the plan is to make a mess inside the casino so we can pose as a sanitation service thing and get in. For that, we will require a vehicle. We go to El Burro and start making a mess to make the cleanup dudes show up. People die, of course. Many people die. Even I die. Anyway, after unscrewing all the sewage valves, these presumably foreign chats show up to sanitize this godforsaken mess I made. I commandeer their truck, great success. Next up, we require a keycard to access the place where the car is. We go over to Mirror Park and start searching for some loser's gaff. We locate it and break in. Of course it's this fucking dude. We get the keycard off of him and then shoot him because... let's just say this guy knows my face way too well and there can be no witnesses. We leave and I steal the valet guy's car cause I like it. Apparently Mr. Casino guy survived the encounter with Ivan because he notified the police. Now in the moment I was confused. I mean, I shot the guy for blind's sake, but with the element of hindsight I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, I shoot the guy every time I pull up to the diamond and every time he survived and even goes back to work. Bro has the worst job imaginable and he won't look for another one. You have to appreciate his determination. Or maybe he gets ridiculous tips. I know I would want to get shot every day if it meant I get 200 grand. Anyway, we'll use the cops because they're almost as useless as the UN and we return to the Central European Special Forces HQ. We have an optional mission to sabotage the casino security. And, well, the last time I was stealing something from the casino I got PTSD, so maybe it will be a worthwhile investment of my time. We go over to a sketchy hotel or motel or whatever the fuck, I don't know the difference. We satisfy the fantasies of every gun owner and commence a home invasion. Unlike the second part of the fantasy, the home invader wins. We check the bozo's phone to locate his mates so we can kill them too. We get like 3 more targets and so we kill them all one by one until there is no one and the only one left is Ivan. Great success! Now the only thing left to do are them free roam missions and they're really nothing to write home about, to be honest. I mean, in one of them you just beat up a bunch of firemen, steal their shit and run from the police. It's really simple. What you really only need to know is that we have obtained gear to do the heist and that's it. Except for one mission, which was actually funny as hell. We went inside the casino and installed a remote explosive under a skibidi toilet while under heavy influence of vodka. As one does naturally, and if you don't, you are a Western spy and get out of here. But alas, we launch the heist. We enter the van and drive on over to the casino. We detonate the bomb and I seriously hope there was nobody in a 4-meter radius of it because the only thing worse than horrific porcelain injuries are horrific porcelain injuries while also covered in excrement. We sneak on into the casino posing as a sanitation worker. They let us in and we begin scrubbing shit off the floor like a true Polish immigrant. I feel so represented, it's not even funny. After a while the guard leaves and so I sneak into the elevator and go for a half-an-hour smoke break involving totally zero crime at all. We sneak up into the penthouse level, I think. Hard to say, I can't see shit and I'm too poor to afford one. Well, I have a penthouse after doing the casino missions, but I don't go here because I have my Slavic dignity of not acting like a Russian oligarch, even though I'm totally cool. Anyway, shit goes south real fast when the cameras spot me and I get into a firefight with the security cause I'm a retard. I'm really glad I did the sabotage mission. After adding only a couple more life sentences to my infamous self... Bro, I can't go to a GTA court, seriously. The NPCs will throw me into outer space and lock me in a box surrounded by black holes like they did to Abeloth in Star Wars. We find the elevator shaft chute thing and rappel down. We went up to go down, get it? I don't. Anyway, we started blasting bozos, which wasn't particularly difficult. The casino deploys fucking mustard gas like bro, save that shit for an orphanage or a protest in the Middle East. As you can see, Ivan is impervious to such weak substances. That's what drinking Chernobyl rainwater and wearing gas masks all day does to a Slavic motherfucker. We yoink a car like a true Polish immigrant. The security locks us in, but I politely ask them to let me out, and they do because I was very well mannered in my approach. We keep going and leave the underground. Once outside, we flawlessly bob and weave, dodging the enemy bullets like in the Matrix, and if anyone tells you anything other than that, they are lying, and I bet their families are gonna go to Gulag. You wouldn't want to listen to someone whose family is sentenced to 10 years of hard labor now, would you? We escape the police by hiding. It's a revolutionary, game-changing idea, I know. And then we deliver the Bada Bimbozo to glorious T-34 scrapyard. We get a cutscene where the kebab munchers do even more cringe shit like bro, what the actual twisted piece is this pose? You're not a superhero, Ivan is. Okie dokie, so we can either sell this car for more or scrap this car for less. Oh, we get a bonus, nice. You know what I chose. We take a great care when delivering the car to export on over to Yusuf, not even a scratch. And yes, selling this car is basically doing the same with export vehicles. You drive it to the same spot on the map. There's even the same cutscene, look at that. All in all, this whole thing was kinda fun, and it was profitable. Let's do another one. We choose another car, and Jamal says this one is being exported to one of his family members who is a piece of shit. So we are gonna steal it because Solomon Richards had it. What is Yusuf gonna do? Lick the fart stains on the seats or something? The automobile equivalent of bathwater. Anyway, we teleported to the dock to do a little recon. I tried to take a picture, but some Uro starts smacking me. Bratan actually thought he can jump a veteran goblin and come out on top. I applaud his confidence though. Still, he's either brave or a massive debil, and we all know what Americans are like, so guess which one I chose to believe. Anyway, we take a few pics to slap on Twitter or something. I don't know, I still don't know how to use the app, I just look for memes and stuff. And occasionally post the digital equivalent of highly used toilet paper as well. Okie dokie, so now that we know what we're getting into, let's go and get some stuff so we don't get pranked by John while trying to do this. We drive on over to Paleto, but not without molesting a few bikers on the way. You know I gotta. Once we get there, we shoot a few people cause Ivan is Serbian, break into a gaff and do some insane hacking cause Ivan is Slavic, plant a few bombs cause Ivan is a terrorist, and steal some clothes. After that we make our great escape in a heli cause ain't the way I'm driving all the way back with a wanted level. Next up, we will need to commit Polishness upon a vehicle. An aerial vehicle. A vehicle that can yoink a whole container off the ship. We go to Zenkudo and start throwing hands with the military. At that point I regretted that I didn't call in a tank or something, because what happens next is me getting absolutely violated by a horde of helicopters clapping my ass cheeks left, right and center. After being reminded of what pain feels like, we steal the chopper and finish the mission. So, after that mission I figured disrupting air support might not be a bad idea. Okay, we have to go... Fuck off, and I'm on a timer. Bro, it will take me like 6 minutes to just drive there, are you mad? I call in the old Frogo and parachute down to the target's gaff. We come inside and shoot the bomb buckler, and then proceed to get intel on all the others via his computer. Yeah, it's basically like the casino sabotage mission, but more annoying. All our targets are in the air, so I call in the glorious Akula, and... that's not a lot of time to be zigzagging all over the map in a heli. We take one target down, no problem, but the second was a scumbag and he refused to die, wasting my time. I missed the third target by mere seconds, which is frustrating. Note to self, next time get a jet or something. That's all the interesting stuff done. All we had to do left for the free roam missions, which... I mean, we still flares off a bunch of lifeguards, like what do you want me to say? That there was actually a really interesting mission about stealing a boat that I could go into more details? Bro, stop spreading fake anti-communist propaganda, or else your neighbors will find out how you committed suicide by shooting yourself in the back of the head 5 times with a schizophrenia diagnosis paper conveniently placed beside your corpse. We launch the mission. We go to the port and hop in a glorious red dinghy which was very boring to obtain, trust me. You trust a member of the KGB, right? Of course you do. We go to the container ship and climb aboard via anchor. I attempt doing this sneaky bricky, but ultimately fail miserably, and I get into yet another massacre I will be responsible for. At this point, I'm not even sure Ivan's history in Srebrenica is relevant compared to all the shit he did in Los Santos. I die once because of the smelly helis, and also because my aim is dog shit. Imagine me having to fight like 10 of these. Holy bleed. I'm glad I did that disrupt mission. Upon single-handedly affecting the worldwide maritime safety statistics and the lifespan of a sailor, we secure the bridge and search the dead captain. We get the info about which container the item might be in, so we go ahead and look for it. Once we located our paycheck, we call in the skylift pilot. We ourselves hop in a Sparrow and molest the incoming helicopters trying to shoot my poor man down. We land, I take the car out for a spin and deliver, and after that we sell it cause it's worth a lot of money. All in all, these missions are actually kinda fun, and they're very profitable. I'm probably gonna swap the auto shop grinding method for this one, not gonna lie. I really like this update because I feel very much represented actually, and that's not a feeling second world comrades like me get very often. The tow truck side of things isn't actually that profitable, but still, stealing people's cars is like the funniest shit ever. From me, the Immigrant update gets a solid 8 or 9. Enjoy the car theft comrades and subscribe to Life of Boris.